What if I told you that your future is brighter than your past? No matter what you've been through, no matter the mistakes you've made or the hurt you've experienced, what if the best is yet to come? That's a powerful thought, isn't it? But sometimes it's so hard to believe. Life has a way of throwing punches. We get knocked down, we face disappointments, we carry burdens that feel way too heavy. Maybe you're in a season right now where the future looks, well, bleak. Maybe you're just trying to get through the day, and the idea of a bright future feels like a distant, impossible dream. I want to share a story with you, a story that completely changed how I see the future. It's the story of the ancient Israelites found in the book of Jeremiah. Now, these people were in a terrible situation. Their nation had been conquered. Their beautiful city of Jerusalem and its temple were destroyed, and they had been forcibly taken from their homes and exiled to a foreign land, Babylon. Imagine the despair. They had lost everything: their homes, their freedom, their place of worship. They were surrounded by a culture that didn't share their beliefs. It would have been so easy for them to believe that God had abandoned them, that their story was over, and that all hope was lost. From their perspective, their past was glorious, and their present was a disaster. The future? It looked like a long, dark tunnel with no end in sight. And it's right there, in the middle of their darkest hour, that God speaks a message to them through the prophet Jeremiah. You'd almost expect a message of judgment, right? A told-you-so kind of moment. But that's not what God says. Instead, he sends them a message that is so full of unexpected tenderness and promise that it still echoes through 1,000 generations. Reaching us right here, today, God tells them, I know the plans I have for you. And what are those plans? Are they plans for more punishment, more suffering? No. He says his plans are filled with hope, not destruction. His plans are for their welfare, to give them a future. And this is where we find one of the most powerful and comforting verses in all of Scripture. It's from Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11. In the King James Version, it's so beautifully simple and direct. God declares that his plans are thoughts of peace and not of evil. Just pause and let that sink in for a moment. Thoughts of peace and not of evil. The ultimate creator, the one who holds all of time in his hands, is thinking about you. And his thoughts toward you are not of anger, not of condemnation, not of disaster. They are thoughts of peace. The Hebrew word for peace here is shalom. It doesn't just mean the absence of conflict. It means wholeness, completeness, wellness, and prosperity in every area of your life. God is actively planning your wholeness. He is planning your well-being. He is planning to give you a future and a hope, even when you can't see it. Just like the Israelites in Babylon, we might be in a place of exile, of disappointment, of loneliness, of financial struggle, of sickness. But God's promise to them is also his promise to us. His plan for you is not defined by your past failures or your present circumstances. His plan is rooted in his character, which is good and loving. He sees the end from the beginning, and he is weaving all things, even the painful, confusing things into a beautiful story that ends in hope. So when you feel like your future is a blank page, or worse, a page already scribbled over with fear and anxiety, remember this: God is holding the pen, and he is writing a story for you with thoughts of peace and not of evil. He is planning to give you a future that is brighter than you can possibly imagine. Your best days are not behind you. With God, they are always ahead. If this message encouraged you today, don't miss out on your daily spiritual nourishment. Make sure to subscribe so we can continue to explore God's promises together.